top of the morning, lassie. It's St. Patrick's Day. So I thought I'd jump in here and grab me some Irish cuisine. And believe me, after this horrible Irish accent, things can only get better from here. What is up, everybody? I'm Sean with Food Supremacy. You know, it's St. Patrick's Day. I can't think of a better way to celebrate than to go grab a Reuben. So I thought I'd do just that and come shoot the shit with you guys after doing so. Like I said, it's St. Patrick's Day. My name is Sean, S-E-A-N. That means somewhere down the line I've got some Irish in me. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. Let's talk about Irish cuisine. Reuben, gotta be Irish, right? It's got sauerkraut and corned beef. I love it. Beer battered fries. By the way, I got both of these from Mid-Atlantic Market. Shout out to my neighborhood deli / gas station / has every sweet treat imaginable. Great place. Good to have that in my neighborhood. People that work there, they'd see this face, you know, sometimes once a day. But yeah. So I grabbed me a Reuben on the marble rye. I don't know if you're a fan of Reubens. Let's talk about Irish food since it's St. Patrick's Day. Irish food, there's like bangers and mash, corned beef and cabbage. You know, I have a very novice level knowledge of it, Irish food, but I do love those things. I love good corned beef. They get their corned beef from the Strip District, I believe, so it's a high quality corned beef. Good ass Reuben. Marble rye, not sure that has any tie to Ireland. Either way, good bread. Do you have an Irish pub in your neighborhood? There's not one in my neighborhood. There's one about 30 minutes away from me called Meagher's, and they have all the food, all the Irish. Sometimes I lump Ireland and Germany together for some reason. I know that's an idiotic mistake, but because I think the German food does the same thing. Like they do some sauerkraut, they do some of the same items. You know, people from other countries like to jump down our ass for just lumping all of Europe together. When it's like, you know, when you live in the U.S., the distance from where I live to Florida, you cover as much ground as, you know, most of Europe. So it's a little different here. Even though we're just one big country, we have a lot of different culture. But yeah, like I said, big fan of the Irish. St. Patrick's Day, man. When I lived in Pittsburgh, they do it big there. Like, I don't really get that caught up in it. I mean, I threw this on because literally the only article of green clothing I have will have a green polo from the 90s that's ain't happening. You just throw that thing away. I think I keep it solely for St. Patrick's Day, so maybe if I'm 30 pounds lighter, I'll be able to wear it next St. Patrick's Day. The way things are going, that's not likely. But you know, we're all Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Anybody having their green beer today? That was always the thing. Green beer. I don't know if every big city has the big St. Patrick's Day parade. And I mean, we would have kegs and eggs at 7 in the morning in Pittsburgh, and you know, the parade, and the city was like a wasteland by 4 p.m. Everyone was cooked. Everyone was home in bed. Pretty nutty. But that was years ago. Now I just sit at home on St. Patrick's Day, eat a Reuben, and talk about how Irish I am. Let's get into this Reuben. So the Reuben, rye bread, Swiss cheese, corned beef, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, or Russian dressing. I prefer Thousand Island. A lot of people might say, man, who would eat that? That sounds terrible. When I probably started eating Reubens when I was a teenager, and I heard all those things together, and I'm like, at that point, I didn't like any of those things. Now I like them all. But I was like, man, that can't be good. Who thought of putting all that stuff together? Take a bite. Might do a 180. I took one bite into it, and I was like, man, whoever thought this up? Genius. What's your favorite Irish dish? I'm like I said, very much a novice in that regard. Most of my growing up was my cuisine we had outside of, you know, your regular American food was Italian. All right, so I just wanted to try something new today. I knew it was St. Patrick's Day. I was feeling festive, grabbed a Reuben, threw this green bandana on, you know. But anyway, I'd like to know more. Irish cuisine. What am I missing out on? What's the number one thing besides beer that the Irish people are really into that I'm not thinking about? Guinness or Jameson, you know, all that stuff. All that stuff's drinking and getting drank in mass amounts today. Good luck to everybody out there in the parade in the belly of the beast, loving it on St. Patrick's Day. Also, the real Irish people who make fun of us stupid Americans for all the silly customs we do. Anyway, like I said, I'm Sean with Food Supremacy. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.